EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston in the Space City at NRG Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in... Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
A man who was a collegiate standout nearby in Austin, it's Bijan Robinson. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And some space here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
22 needle. Striker, 3-3.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Ritter with it after the play fake. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Touchdown, Falcons. Van Jefferson, 58 yards. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in. Didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they liked, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Next, the receivers have spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Right back to Singletary on second down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw pulled in by Woods. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Stroud out of the gun here. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. backfield. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 28. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Again, it's Stroud. This is caught. And the Texans are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they go to work on a first and goal.
Let's go. Pace, 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 pace. Let's go.
Stroud keeps it. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
C.J. Stroud scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Texans are an up. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
A give up the middle to Singletary. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. David Onyemata there on the tackle. Second and 10.
At the Falcons' 39-yard line.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably, and the people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 21. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Going play action. Ritter. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this Texans defense stands tall.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
Singletary to get the drive started. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 8. Here's Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Stroud off the play fake. That is caught by Dell. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Cup 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. That's into the hands of Woods. And he's going to be out, down inside the 20 at the 15. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. And Stroud now to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And he'll be out right at the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Ritter now. And he's got this to Jefferson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Now a 2nd and 10. Sticking with the passing game. Here's Ritter again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Ritter. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. That has to feel like a very unsatisfying drive, right? You move the ball all that way, and then you can't convert on 3rd down.
But it was satisfying up until that point. Almost like a great movie, and then the film cuts out before the big ending.
Koo knocks this one through the post. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they're going to be set up with excellent field position past the 45.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Final play of the half. Stroud. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Singletary again. Still going inside the 20. And just shutting him off there. Touchdown, Houston. Devin Singletary, 54 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And that makes it 14-10. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And somewhat surprisingly, a fair catch called for on the short kick, so no return. And they'll begin at the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Ritter here on 3rd and 2. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Going for it on 4th down. It's Ritter. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Drake London. Touchdown. Drake London. 67 yards. And the Falcons have retaken a third-quarter lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 17-14.
Bradley Pinion set to kickoff.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Stroud looking to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Here's Cameron Johnston now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fielded at the 20. A 57-yard punt, 11 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very flat. And now off to the races down the right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Striker, 3-3.
Robinson up the middle. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 27. And they're going to speed things up here. Third and short. Ritter. Flushed out right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Ready?
Back to the air on second down. Here's Ritter again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now on their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Black shot. Dog red.
Ritter looking to throw here on fourth. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Drill green. Hurry, hurry.
Ritter from the gun. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Falcons 24, Texans 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Stroud to throw it. To the right side and caught by Dell. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On second down, it's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that will be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Singletary, they'll run for it. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46.
Here we go, here we go.
Stroud. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards, the final tally.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Now Stroud. Got his man, Dell. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here in these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's Stroud. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Okay, right?
The drive will start with an option going left. And a nice stiff arm. It opens room to run. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He's been pretty good with his legs in this game. A really nice gain there. Defensively, they've been okay covering downfield, but you got to account for the quarterback, right?
Yeah, and that's the hardest part because normally when you play 11 on 11, it's truly not 11 on 11. Defensively, you don't account for the quarterback in the run game. You account for everyone else and hope that you can catch him before he gets to the 1st down marker. But as you noticed, he's been doing it a little bit. This time he saved his best for this run.
And saving one of his best for the 4th quarter. Well, they run the option on 2nd down. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Back to throw. Ritter. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. coup for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Next to score, Falcons 31, Texans 21.
And a touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick.
Set to kick off.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Ready?
Here's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. He's going to let it fly. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime. Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the San Francisco 49ers. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And we are underway from Santa Clara. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Stroud now on second down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Texans first down.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's Stroud. That's complete to Dell. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7.
18 Cardinal. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
And Stroud now to throw. His throw incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Stroud on third down now. That is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man. Only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe... EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Houston Texans.
I'm a nightmare walk, cocaine talk. Yeah, they so strong, got the feet sleep talk. Selling thousand blues quicker than a nigga blink. $2,000 all came out the kitchen sink, switch or you snitch. It just don't matter. With my AK, die pussy. Growing up in East, all I know is numbers. My name Microwave Man and all the niggas us colors. Colors, 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 colors.
Allen going to look for the play.
You just owe me. Cool. I hit you with a bag, better bring my money back. Drop 20 on your life, now you about to get a snap. The violence life, you know me. Hey, get it going tonight. Sell, and I 10 ball every motherfucking first. Damn, you let me money walk out. Police know the colors, shit don't stop. Till I reach the top. White is mandatory, perfect man. Can't remove in the sand. If we buy dope together, then we drug brothers. Trying to make $1 million off the street selling colors.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the game of second and short.
The war drug is a hell of a shit. Fly through, add to it, get these colors appear. Maroon, red, and the rim the same. Like it's made in the can. It don't matter if it's blood, cuz. And then I'm showing you love. Hey, you gonna calm the fuck down, nigga?